For some people, getting a job is easy, especially in a time of low unemployment. For others, however, it can be very difficult. A different background or life experience can be a barrier to employment. I'm about to meet people from two organisations that celebrate difference. The Ventia brand is one you probably recognise. They're one of the largest infrastructure service providers in Australia and New Zealand, building and maintaining assets that support essential services. Things like the NBN. It's their people connecting households, often in remote and regional areas.
It's always a challenge in remote and regional areas to find a good, steady, constant flow of labour to fill our vacancies. And so looked around for different organisations who we could work with to help us to identify some of the best people from the local community.
Ventia's challenge to find skilled workers led to a unique solution in Cairns in far north Queensland. They've partnered with a new social enterprise that's offering people life-changing opportunities. Dom, tell us about Civik.
Civik's a jobs-focused social enterprise working in the telecommunications and civil construction industry. We exist to provide employment and training to disadvantaged communities. We find jobs for people whose background or life experience present barriers to employment. I think it takes a really great partnership like we have with Ventia, which thinks outside the box and says, how can we do things a bit differently? And how can we create purpose and profit at the same time?
Civik very deliberately employs local people and encourages a diverse workforce, which includes Indigenous Australians and former refugees.
I was born in Congo, but I grew up in Kenya, in refugee camp, because I came here when I was 16 years old. Yeah, my English was not that good. Yeah, when I was at school, I wanted to do construction, either apprenticeship or job. It was hard because you don't know English, you have no idea where to start.
And does that affect your confidence when you're looking for a job as well?
Of course, yeah. Like if you don't know what to say, yeah, of course you're going to give up on looking for a job. Working with Civik is good. I have amazing supervisors. They help me. If I don't know this thing, they tell me that.
Has your life been different since you've been working?
Yeah, enjoying life, working with people, more confidence. Yeah, I feel more confidence. You meet a lot of people, gaining more experience on your communication skills.
Now, let's be clear. Ventia's partnership with Civik is not a form of charity. They partnered because it's good for business. Aaron, why has Ventia entered into this partnership with Civik?
They really help us to find the best people locally, and ultimately we're a people business. We want to employ the best people. We deliver services. It was really important to us to have a local solution delivered by local people that were really vested in the quality of the service that they delivered. And so at the minute we've got a big focus on local spend and local employment, trying to boost the socio-economic impact that we can have to prioritise work with social enterprises and Indigenous-owned businesses. You know, the best people sometimes look different, they sometimes sound different, and they sometimes have different backgrounds and lifestyles and choices than everybody else. And so Civik are just helping us to access some of the best available candidates from the local community that we struggle to access without them.
Tell me about your role at Ventia.
I'm the GM for social sustainability. I suppose in a nutshell what I'm trying to do is just make sure that when Ventia does business, we do business for good, to do that in a way that has a positive effect on society, because why not?
With Civik, we've seen some really great benefits of being able to employ local people to do local jobs. It reduces our mobilisation costs significantly, and therefore we're able to provide a better, more cost-effective solution for our client. You know, NBN is a nation-building project, and to get local people and support communities, we get a lot of benefits from all different angles. Going forward, you know, the likes of Civik are able to get into remote communities and really support local groups, become much more sustainable and build their own infrastructure and support that long term. We're in a suburb of Cairns, and behind me you can see the Civik crews doing typical type work that they've been doing for us for the last 12 months, building a pit.
The partnership between infrastructure services provider Ventia and the social enterprise Civik is creating much-needed employment opportunities in regional and remote Australia. Here in Cairns, Jared, a former refugee, has seized the opportunity and is flourishing. What do you like about the work?
I like to work here because meeting new people, making friends, and just feel like home.
How long have you been working with Civik, Cooper?
I've been here 2 months now.
And do you like the work?
It's good, yeah. I enjoy the people here that care about you a bit more. It's just more people focused. Happy to invest into you and teach you from day dot. Having people from all different backgrounds and ages and stuff, you know, it's people that I wouldn't normally probably interact with in my everyday to day life, you know, but then you meet them here, you work with them, get to know them, and now it's like good mates with them, and you know, I'm happy to catch up after work or do stuff like that.
How do you feel about your partnership with Ventia?
It's been great. I mean, they understood our vision from the very beginning. They backed us along the way, and they continue to support us to grow. It takes a bit of understanding, a bit of support and patience, that things do take time. That constant support and patience and kind of coaching along the way has really helped us, yeah.
Dom, what are the keys to success for this program?
Yeah, I think it's a combination of getting to know the team really well, inside and outside of work, providing that wraparound support at times where they might be struggling to get to work on time or missing days, and also paid on-the-job training so that while they're learning how things work, they can still have a stable income for themselves, yeah.
Jenny, what's so great about this partnership?
It's an infrastructure project, but it's so much more than infrastructure. It's nation building, and we want all members of the community involved in the building of this national project. Different cultures, different gender, different demographics, more ideas, better outcomes, more problem solving, and that has been proved over and over that it's just good for business.
What do you hope for the team?
We want people to transition and progress their careers. I mean, this is just the beginning, and it's a really great foundation for them to build a career.
What do you hope for Jared?
Yeah, I mean, Jared's really amazing. He's a very driven person and wants to really grow and learn as much as possible. He's currently nominated for Queensland Trainee of the Year, for example. So I just really want to see him find purpose in life, find a career that he really enjoys, and then hopefully open doors for others.
We want the right people in the right place doing the best job for the communities and customers that we serve.
Look, working with social enterprises like Civik is something that I'm very passionate about, and I think that there's a great opportunity for corporate to really get involved in supporting local communities.
All I've ever really wanted was to do meaningful work for a company that I'm proud to work for, alongside other people who love what they do. And I found that in Ventia.
We really see the impact on a day-to-day basis, and we see it in people's faces when they arrive at work. And it's really rewarding every time any of the team members have a win. It's a celebration, it's a shared celebration of all of our hard work.